Hello and welcome to Golden Echoes Learning. The power of not knowing. I used to think education belonged to people who already knew and people who spoke confidently, answered questions quickly and always seemed certain of themselves. And for a long time, I thought perhaps I did not belong there. But over time, I realized something important. Education found me in the moments I was willing to move towards knowing, not through arrogance, not through performance, and not through pretending I understood everything immediately, but through listening, questioning, reflecting, and slowly feeling my way around knowledge almost. I began to realize that not knowing was not weakness. In many ways, it was beginning of real learning for me, because only from that position of not knowing can we genuinely inquire. Can we genuinely want to know? Can we become curious? Can we ask deeper questions? Can we remain open enough to discover something new? Sometimes the ego wants recognition quickly. It wants to sound intelligent. It wants to prove itself. It wants certainty before understanding has fully arrived. But some of the deepest learning comes quietly, through listening carefully to others, through observing, through reflection, through allowing ideas time to settle and grow. Over time, I discovered that quiet knowing became one of my greatest strengths. I did not always need to perform what I knew. I did not always need to speak first. Sometimes understanding came through active listening and thoughtful attention. And perhaps that is something important to remember at university and in life. You do not need to know everything immediately. You are allowed to learn slowly. You're allowed to question. You're allowed to pause before certainty. Because learning is not only about arriving at answers, sometimes it's about becoming humble enough to stay with the question long enough for understanding to emerge. Thank you for listening.